Pisces, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energies around you at the moment, and then we will take a look into the events coming up for you in the next 12 months. Let's start from your main energy. All right, the first message for you today, Pisces, is surrender to the divine. Right here, we are really seeing an energy around you, a frequency perhaps in which you could tune into, which is going to reveal to you that there are a lot of things happening around you and for you, which are not coincidences. Right here, we are seeing something very important, a message that is trying to get to you. And this message is nothing but the anticipation of events that are about to happen for you in the near future and perhaps in the next 12 months. This is just the beginning. And if you are very in tune with your intuition, you might have already started seeing things here and there that feel random, but you know deep down instead that they're not at all. This overall is almost like a river taking you somewhere. Where it's going to take you, we'll have to see. Let's then start with your reading. Okay. Wow. This is really beautiful. And honestly, look at these cards, the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. This is exactly what we were talking about in the first message. There is a lot of synchronicity around you now, Pisces. A lot of elements, a lot of events that might seem random once again, but that are really not. This is usually a sign that something is coming your way, as we were saying. And what this represents is just the anticipation of a shift, of a transformation. What I see right now, at least so far, is the end of a cycle and the beginning of something new. Are there things right now that you just don't feel in control anymore? Things that happen and they all have some sort of common thread to them. We will see where these currents are going to take you, but for now, I get such a good feeling, to be honest with you, but we'll see when we clarify. For now, it's important that you do not fight against these currents. It's like being in a torrent and trying to swim the opposite direction. You know what happens? You'll eventually end up arriving exactly where the stream was already taking you. But on top of that, you are going to be exhausted for having tried to resist it. Right here with the Queen of Swords, I feel that at times you try to resist it. You try to look into the situation from a very logical standpoint, and you are trying to identify perhaps some sort of red flags, trying to find reasons why not to do this. But from what we see so far, at least, this is not something that you should fight at all. Go with the flow, Pisces. You're moving towards something beautiful. And I want to repeat that. You are moving towards it. It's not coming to you, which means that you still need to take actions and overall take risks right now. Follow the stream means follow your intuition. If there is something that feels right, if there is something that you feel you want to do, you might be scared because, red flags or issues and overall negative consequences down the line, you need to keep in mind that these are not real, not right now. Right now, it's time to not fight it and to really let this torrent taking you where it's taking you, which is right here, 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups and the Sun. I mean, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to resist such outcome. And especially do not underestimate small beginnings, because I feel that this is starting to appear around you, but it's so small that maybe you think, that cannot be it. Oh, but it is that. So what I see in the heart of the reading is where some issues might come up. We have the Three of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Devil right here. And every energy that you see up here, it's stemming from this. This is representing some sort of temptation coming up for you, Pisces. Right here, just to keep the message on the image of the stream, I see that you might have the temptation soon to hold on to some of the rocks in the torrent in order to resist this, in order to delay it, to pause it, and in order to feel safe. But what you might fail to see is that safe feeling is just temporary, and eventually you'll have to surrender. So in concrete words, I see here someone from the past showing up, sending messages, coming back in, and you might feel tempted to take a peek into the past instead of letting the currents taking you to the future, into your next chapter. Once you start focusing on these new events, some people will notice the shift in energy through perhaps your actions, or just acting as though you're not available anymore because you're following this new path, and someone here doesn't seem to like it. Someone is jealous and wants you for themselves. Even if you don't know about this might come out of the blue for you. But don't mistake jealousy for love, Pisces. Don't see this person as your rock, because all they do here is keeping you stuck and blocking your growth and expansion. So you might wonder, when do I know what my intuition is telling me to follow, right? Because temptation often feels like intuition. Well, temptations are things that are good today, but not good tomorrow. Choices that instead of making you grow, they make you shrink. Whereas your intuition will always push you towards situations and people that will make you expand and grow, even when it feels scary. This person will come back in and will put up a fight for your long-term future. How does this opportunity feel for you? Be honest. Something that makes you happy today and keeps you happy tomorrow, in the next few weeks, in the next few months as well. You only can answer that question right now. It's not easy to focus on the logic when your heart is so much involved. I understand that. I totally understand. But don't forget that you are the only one who can decide to let someone cross your boundaries. If you feel that this might make you feel good today and hurt you tomorrow, Pisces, it's time to say goodbye. If it helps, don't forget that outcomes are not attached to people or situations. You can still find happiness. You can still find love, and you will without this person. You can still find everything you were looking for. And again, you will very soon. Now, let's get to it then. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Swords. Right here, first of all, let me get to the 9 of Swords first, because this is a different message. What I see right here is that someone is just not giving up on you. And sometimes these messages about you sticking to your guns and standing your ground come up not because that relationship should never be explored anymore. Sometimes it's just a matter to teach a lesson, to change someone's mind about a situation, and to establish those boundaries that maybe you yourself have failed in building before this point. And now life is reminding you how worthy and beautiful you are, and how wrong it is of anyone to think that they have to settle and not be too picky maybe. But this is about ensuring that the people and situations around you meet your expectations, Pisces. And if they don't, then there is no use in fighting a losing battle. Now, make sure, Pisces, to apply attention and intention to your environment right now. Other than this spark coming back from this person, we see also some sort of achievement here, which can truly change your life. It almost feels like everything is falling into place after being up in the air for a long time. It doesn't necessarily feel like new energy. It feels like old energy and old opportunities, which might have not worked out in the past, now coming back and shaping up completely differently. So to meet your expectations and to be a fit with what you are looking for and what makes you happy. This person from the past coming back could easily be an example of that, an example of something that didn't work out in the past, but that now, with this change in your environment and in your energy, you standing your ground and standing up for yourself, could actually maybe turn out into something very beautiful. Will it? We'll have to see when we clarify. But overall, you have this 10 of Pentacles, this 10 of Cups, and the Sun right here. This is a major, beautiful triangle of positive energy. How does it translate into concrete events and opportunities and transformations happening around you in the next 12 months? Let's look into it. Let's start clarifying all these messages. Let's see what you should expect from this person, what their real feelings and intentions are at this point, how this connection is bound to evolve in the moment when you decide to maybe give it another look, another chance as well. Let's see also what's coming your way in the near future overall, Pisces, because there is such a beautiful alignment here. Let's see what this means for your near future and for your next 12 months. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, Pisces, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every single week, I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free, personal, 30-minute reading. The reading is live, I don't record them. And yes, I am selecting people even throughout the holidays. So make sure on Monday morning to check out your mail and your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Pisces. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation to the upcoming events is the Lovers. And overall, this is really a beautiful message for you. And mainly because this is not just a love card. What we see in this message is just an overall event and series of events that will match your expectations, that will match your needs. This is a lot of passion and a lot of love coming up for you in the near future and then blossoming day after day in the next year. But keep in mind that we have number 6 here with the Lovers. And number 6 talks about communication, talks about cooperation, which means that right now, once again, you are reminded of the fact that you need to go with the flow. Don't fight it, cooperate with it, because the place that it's taking you, I mean, now you have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, the Sun, and the Lovers right here. This is not something you want to miss out on. Where is it going to take you? We'll have to clarify. But first of all, let's see what's coming your way in the near future, in the next few weeks. And let's start clarifying this 8 of Wands right here, together with the 9 of Swords. And then we will see how this energy is bound to evolve in the next 12 months. Three of Cups on the Three of Cups. That's very interesting. Okay. This is going to make you laugh. So what we're seeing here is someone who comes in with a very